Hey everybody, it's Sean from Our Vision Nomadic Living, and recently I was contacted by Vont Industries and asked to take a look at their Spark Headlamp. Thank you, Vont. I appreciate that vote of confidence in my channel. They sent me a package and it contains 2 boxes. Having an appropriate, good flashlight headlamp is key when you're in the dark. Nobody wants to run into anything in the dark. Vont was started by a group of friends apparently in 2014 with the idea that they were going to create a better bike light, and they were very successful in that, and they've expanded their merchandise line to a number of different consumer electronics. And I'll put a link to their website, obviously, where you can check out that information for yourself. So just open this box. We'll see what we've got in here. Looks like it's a 2-pack, and it comes a little bubble wrapped. And I hope that bubble wrap doesn't contain the beer virus. Anyways, a little stretchy band that's adjustable, and you got your little headlamp. Now it says right on the box that the headlamps don't come with any batteries, so you have to buy the batteries separately. That being said, my understanding is that 2 of these headlamps, the cost on them is like 15 bucks, so you're looking at about $7, $7.50 a piece, which is pretty reasonable for an inexpensive headlamp. Now it's tiltable, so once you have it on your head, you can adjust the angle of that when you're working on something. That certainly would come in handy. It has a little plastic tab right here. Let's see what that does when you open that up. Oh, and that's where the batteries go. So let's grab some batteries and we'll fill this up and then we'll continue. I've gone ahead and I've loaded 3 Duracell batteries in here, and as I said, they're AAA. We'll snap that closed, and it has a little button right here on the top to turn it on. So we have a low, medium, a bright setting, and I realize it's light out here. We'll take it into a dark area later, and then a strobe. I understand low, medium, bright, and a strobe. So there we go. I also understand that if you push and hold, it'll go to a red light, and there's that red light. I'm not really sure how well that's going to show up on the camera. That's a good option to have, especially if you're doing map reading or you want to save that night vision. All right, it looks like again, nice elastic headband, and there we go. I think I did read somewhere in the information that it weighs like just over 2 ounces with the batteries in it, so it's certainly not distracting to have it up there. You know, the one thing that I think about when I first look at this is the idea that it's not rechargeable. You know, it seems like everything's rechargeable nowadays, but I certainly understand that from a cost-effective standpoint, that would certainly add to the price. I think I would invest a little bit into some rechargeable batteries, and the fact that we're full-time, probably invest in some rechargeable batteries that could be rechargeable with a little solar pack. So that's just me talking. So I'm going to take you into my daughter's basement. She has a theater room that can be totally blacked out, and we'll go in there and we'll take a look and see how this beam is. All right, everybody, I'm sitting in my daughter's theater room, and as you can see, it's pretty dark. I've got the headlamp on my head, on the brim of my hat. I'm going to reach up and I'm going to click it on to low. So there's low. I'm sure you can see a little bit of wavering. I don't see that with my naked eye. That's the camera, I'm sure, adjusting. And as I move a little bit. So that's low. Pretty impressive, huh, Jazz? So let's go to medium. Oh, it turned off. If there's a little bit of time between cycling the button, it just will shut off, which is actually convenient. You don't have to go through all three modes to get it to turn off. Let's try this again. It's going to turn off. So there's low, there's medium, and there's high. So like I said, you can kind of see the shadow of the camera that I've got holding in front of me, but so that's a pretty wide beam, which is very, you know, if you're out setting up your trailer or something, you're going to want that wider beam than more of a focused beam. And let's turn it off. I'll turn it back on again to low, and my camera's trying to focus. Medium and high. So let's do the red light now. So there's our red light, and you probably really can't see that very well. I know that when I hold my hand up, if I can get that, hold my hand up close to my face, that red light works pretty well though too. Certainly going to be able to read a map and yet save your night vision if you're in a car and you don't want to disturb your night vision for driving. Interesting. All right. Again, let's see if it should shut off. Oh, no. Well, I held it. Must be low, medium, and high. Not too shabby. Hopefully the video itself isn't overly blurry. I certainly appreciate Vont reaching out to me, because I think I'm going to get a lot of use from this myself. Alright, we're going to leave my daughter's basement, and we'll go back out and talk a little bit more about this headlamp. I hope you enjoyed that little demonstration of the capabilities of this Spark headlamp that we just went over. There is some information about the headlamp here on the side of the box. I'll go ahead and take a picture of that and show it now. If you want to read that for yourself, you can pause the video and take a closer look at it. Again, the white beam on it has low, medium, high, and strobe. The red beam has low, SOS mode, and strobe. The fact that they sent me two boxes, I'm going to go ahead and give one of these away to somebody who's watched this video and left a comment below. So if you're interested in receiving a box of these yourselves for free, go ahead and leave a comment below. At a later date, I will use the random number generator, and some lucky person will get picked, and I'll go ahead and contact them, and we'll get this mailed out to them. Quite the handy little unit to have. Lightweight, functional. I'm a fan. You know, you get two of them for around 15 bucks currently. I mean, that price can always change. And speaking of price, Vont, in asking me to do this, is offering my subscribers a 10% discount code, and I will put that in the description below. And that code is not only good for the headlamp, but it's good for any of the other products that they sell. I will also put a link to the Amazon where you can order it directly from Amazon if you choose to go that route as well. So thanks again, Vont, for reaching out to me, and thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe and follow Angie, Jazz, and I on our journey. Stay safe and safe travels.